Hello friends, good morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you, evening, doesn't matter. Hello. I am in Plant City, Florida today. I'm going to be hanging out with my friend Wayne Hosking, doing some kite talk. I got this kite here, the Bermuda pocket kite. Have you ever heard of this? Skywalker's Bermuda pocket kite. I've never heard of this before. I found this in a kite bag. I'm going to ask Wayne about it. I'm trying to do a little research. It's supposed to rain today, but it's windy as tarnation. So maybe before it rains, we'll get this thing up in the air. If not, after. Hey, Wayne. Hey. If you're in the Polk City area, this is definitely the best coffee shop to hang out at. They got some good stuff here. Good food. I like their chocolate chip cookies. Okay, Wayne and Janet. Wayne's lovely wife. Have you ever heard of the Skywalker Bermuda pocket kite?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Well, one thing I know that Wayne has heard of are these really cool kite kits. Maybe you don't know what these are yet. But check it out. Wayne's been working. Wayne and Janet. Janet's been putting up with Wayne working, you could say. There's some very cool things on the horizons, my friends. Comes with the line and everything. Cool.
Yeah, this is Chinese.
Not only is Wayne in my council of wisdom, I call it a group of great men that I consult on different things in life. But Janet is also a big supporter. They're major supporters of the world's greatest kiting and have been from the beginning. And Wayne and I have worked on this project for quite some time where we're going to make some kite kits together. He's actually made all the kite kits. It's all the Wayne Hosking designs, and they are awesome. Got some very cool kites in this bag, and I cannot wait to show them to you, put them together. This is going to be fun. Unfavorable conditions are about. I'm here at the famous outdoor post office in downtown beautiful St. Petersburg, where my P.O. box has been for many years now. P.O. Box 2141. So last time I came, the key popped in, and had to pick up a new key. I'm going inside, seeing if I got any mail. It's the coolest post office I've ever been in. It ended up raining all day long, so I came out the next day, and it was beautiful. One good thing about St. Petersburg is that no matter what the wind direction, you can always find a park or a beach to fly a kite. Today, the winds were light, but this park just south of downtown is the place to be. I have made my way out to Lassing Park in downtown St. Petersburg. This is a really nice park. Had a kite festival here a couple times. It's part of the world's greatest kiting at Studio 620. Kite art exhibition. It's happened the last couple of years. I'm gonna have another one of those coming up next March and April of 2023. I'm gonna have a kite gathering right out here again. Should be a good time. But for today, this is gonna be where we fly the Skywalker's Bermuda pocket kite. If anyone knows anything about this or where it came from, please let me know. It'd be cool to find out some more information. I can't find anything on this online. Let's fly it. It is a beautiful morning in St. Pete. So I didn't just bring the Skywalker Bermuda pocket kite. I've also brought a kite that Wayne Hosking made himself a long time ago, and he gifted this to me a long time ago. So we're gonna fly both of these kites today. It's a 2-for-1 deal on this video. Aren't you glad you're here? So let's see what this looks like. I've had this around for a long time. I've never pulled it out of the bag. Can you believe it? Appropriately named a pocket kite because it fits right in your pocket and goes into a pocket that it's made out of. Cool, just sled kite. Yes, cool. Tail, rubber band. We have some light wind out here at the park. Hopefully we can get it up in the air today. I think it's gonna fly. I think so. Comes with line. This is cool. Check it out. There it is. It's cool. The line did not come prepared for flying, so I have tied a loop in it, a little pigtail at the end for easy removal, but we're going to do our simple lark's head knot. We will attach the bridle to the flying line like so. It is definitely windy enough to fly this. Before we fly this, friends, I wanted to mention one thing about this kite. If you pick up a pocket kite yourself, or you have one of these laying around, you can easily make one of these. We've made one of these on this channel a few times in the past out of a trash bag. Very easy to make. But the proper way to fly this is with the air pockets facing downward. If you fly it, try to fly it with the air pockets on the top, it just won't fly. In the right wind, it'll fly, kind of. But this is the proper way. You want the air pockets on the bottom, and you will have a successful flight. Let's fly it. Unfortunately, friends, we need some substantially increased winds out here to fly this appropriately. It's a little heavier fabric than what I would expect on a small kite like this. So it does deter the flying a little bit, but it's going to be a good flyer. The pockets just have a little bit of a hard time staying open without having a really good wind hitting it. So let's set this down for a minute. Maybe the winds will pick up. It's supposed to switch a little bit today. Let's fly the other kite. This is a really cool kite. I've always liked this kite. In fact, I've flown it out here a few times at this park. So after pulling the line off of the other kite, got a little tangled up, and it happens. This is polyester line, so it doesn't tangle that much. If you get nylon line or cotton line, it will act a little differently. This stuff does tangle easily, so I'm going to go to the last point, and luckily I have a lighter on me. Just going to burn it off, like so. Hopefully like that. This is a really cool kite. It's in fact featured on the cover of one of Wayne's books. This kite is all handmade by Wayne himself, possibly Janet as well. She is an expert kite maker as well. I'm showing you some up close shots here so you can see how it's put together. It's quite an old rubber band, isn't it? Dowel rods, I believe that's 3/8 inch dowel rods, and hot cut ripstop nylon. And quite a long tail. This kite really deserves its own video. and information about itself. And we'll probably do that again in the future. I've talked about this a couple times, but always an awesome gift to get a handmade kite from a friend. That's very cool. And it flies great too, huh? Well, friends, it's time to wrap it up for this morning. The wind is very light, it's changing directions, and by the time it switches, it'll be coming in a way that is not going to be conducive for kite flying on this park. So for now, we're going to wrap it up. But I learned a few things. I learned that this is a heavy fabric, heavier than what this kite likes, and in a heavier wind, this would fly great. The Hosking Cool Kite is excellent flying in this very light wind. I like to be able to manipulate it a little bit, kind of like a fighter, but it does sit very steady when there is a solid, steady wind. That is a great kite. I'm very impressed with that. For now, I'm gonna show you how to pack this one up though, then we'll move on to the Hosking Cool Kite. So you see here, the way it was flying, the pocket is actually in the middle of the kite, and it's just inverted, so you just reach in and invert it, shove everything inside. Tails and everything. There's no call to be very organized with your tails in this situation. You just shove it in the bag and voila. See that? Everything is there. There it is. And put it right in your pocket. Okay, the Hosking Cool Kite. I know there's a name for this, but I don't remember, so I'm just going to call it the Cool Kite for today. This is very easy to disassemble. As you saw me assemble it, it just simply comes apart. It did go into the water one time, it's got sand on it, so I have to take it home and bathe it, get all that salt water off. From the beautiful Tampa Bay. So this kite is so simple. Just want to keep it a little bit organized here. Just wrap those spars right onto the kite sail. Like so. And then the tail, I do roll this tail up. I don't crinkle it because I like it to be a nice solid sheet without wrinkles. I sure appreciate you joining me and my friends, Janet and Wayne Hosking, and me today on the beach to fly the Hosking Cool Kite and the Skywalker's Bermuda Pocket Kite. This was a cool day. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video, and happy flying.